this shirt.
Morning. I'm Danny Deg from Ateneo-GK University. I'd like to just something that should be towards cooperation with what has been presented, because we are actually into social entrepreneurship and we want to start this, and I'm encouraged by the presentation. So Rico, I don't know if it's also okay if you could explain the technology so that we can access that. I know that's really good for Ateneo to develop the technology, the platform. But for us to be able to make full use of this kind of collaboration, I believe it will be extended to Davao. Definitely we can fast track what we should do for social entrepreneurship, because we are also committed for this, for the development of Mindanao.
Rico, you got the customer.
We've actually made it a point, it's a conscious decision to use as much as possible cloud-based systems, precisely to allow us to scale. We're managing the center pretty much the way a social entrepreneur must manage their own initiatives. So we were mindful of the possibility of other institutions, other Ateneos in the country being able to cooperate with us on the system. So as long as you have internet access, you can actually collaborate with us. And we're willing to explore possibilities. It does not replace face-to-face contact. At the end of the day, we're investing in social enterprises, and any investor knows you've got to actually go and kick the tires. But for example, if it's an enterprise in Mindanao, no matter how excited I am about it, there's a limit to the number of times I can go there physically. But you're on site, and if we can collaborate in the system, then so much the better.
Great, one deal done. Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. Terence, may I first call on the gentleman with the white shirt?
Okay, I'm Kwang Han Hong, Associate Dean for undergraduate program at Sogang University in Seoul, Korea. I have questions to Mr. Tony Mellot. I was, to be honest with you, I was 100% awakened during your presentation, unlike other presentations. Probably you didn't use the PPT slide. I think PPT slides makes me drowsy. I was very impressed with your work and your devotion and your commitment to social activities, and especially with your positive way of thinking. I was very impressed. And my question is, what was the most difficult challenge to you in executing your work and while you are doing your work? And if you have that experience, if you can share with us, it will be fine. And next question would be, what would be the ideal role of a government in promoting sustainable development, in your opinions?
Thank you. The biggest challenge that we face is really changing mindsets. It's because poverty is not just in the pocket, but poverty is in the heart and in the mind. And 400 years of conditioning as colonial slaves, and we were made us think that we were never good enough, that we're just good enough as laborers, that we were good enough only as employees, but not as business owners. So in the beginning, it was simply for me to begin with myself, that I have to be free, from whatever inferiorities, insecurities that I had, and from guilt and fear, and just to see that man is the most magnificent of God's creation, and that He was designing to do good. And so I realized that I should see the good even in the worst of criminals that I met, that even a criminal can become a good citizen, that even the most corrupt politicians can become somewhat honest. But it has to begin with myself, that I should, first of all, if I want other people to be honest, I have to be honest. First thing is, in little things. If I want my government leader to become honest, I should not cheat my wife. I should not I should not bribe or accept a bribe. So little things. And we always blame other people for the things that are wrong. And we want other people to change. So I realized that change is going to happen if the people will desire to change, if they see their potential for goodness. So anyway, that was my experience, and it happened among the criminals in Bagong Silang. It happened even among the sympathizers of the Apo Sayyaf in Sulu, among the two warring clans of the Ampatuans and the Magudadatos in Maguindanao, because we built in Dato Paclas, we built also in Buluan. Our first volunteer in Buluan was Gigi Magudadato, who was killed during the Maguindanao massacre. Our teacher for the preschool who was with us was also one of the 56 or 57 who was killed. But at the same time, there was a village that was about to be turned over by the Ampatuans, to the poor in Cahuatalina. So it is also just to be able to really rise above every tragedy, every setback, every stumbling block, and not give up. So now I'm going back to Maguindanao again. So we're going to start our productivity program in Campo Bacar. But we just wait for elections to be over. Because again, in the Philippines, politics can be a stumbling block. But then again, you have to work with government. And we realize that there is also a desire, politicians want to win elections. And they want to stay in power. And they can either they can accumulate wealth and be corrupt and be oppressive, or they can also become, they get elected because of performance. And what was amazing was that in this last election, 90% of the 400 mayors and governors who supported us won the election. And we realized too that we can only really bring about significant change if we also work with those who are elected. And so with people, we are non-partisan. When people ask us who is your candidate for this election, I tell them whoever will win is my candidate. So again, it is allowing ourselves to navigate through this politics. This past week, I have been in the front page because I just decided to work with the Vice President to build houses and to build communities. And he called me last Sunday, he said, you got me into this, you have to support me. But the thing here is this, there is so much that our leaders can do if we just stop judging them and start to engage them. And so I think this is what I think more of our educational system should try to teach. Now, the build philosophy, that nation building is about loving our country, it's about learning to work with one another, it's about also bringing out the good in people and so on. So it's a journey that I took as an ordinary citizen, but I realized along the way that there are so many wonderful people in this country who want to just also see our country rise from poverty. And I am very definite that we will be out of poverty by 2024. And I'm very definite. And my children are into it. All my 3 children married volunteers. So again, I realized that there is so much goodness here, and that everyone now, the world now is really tuned. That we want to build a better world. We want to address poverty, global warming, terrorism. We want to address diseases. But it is only possible if we work together.